Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. This week's episode of Hobby Talk, I want to talk about something I've definitely been thinking about this week, and that is, and there's a lot of people have been thinking about this week, and that is the bizarre release of 2022 Topps Chrome that happened this week. Wow, what a mess! Um, Very disappointing in Topps. Um, Very disappointing in top. Wow, I don't know how to talk today, but very disappointing in Topps. They they put out a checklist about a week before release, and as you look over the checklist, you're like, okay, there's not many rookies in the main set, many good rookies. A lot of omissions that really don't make any sense. The autograph checklist was very good. It's huge, but there's a lot of them. And despite not being part of the regular set, they were going to put short print rookie cards of Julio Rodriguez, Bobby Witt Jr., C.J. Abrams, Hunter Green, and C.J. Abrams. All five of those players, or Spencer Torkelson. I think I said C.J. Abrams twice. So those five, who are more of the bigger name rookies this year, they were going to be short prints, but they were part of the checklist, and even have card numbers. Card number 221, 222, 223, 224, and 225 of the set. And at first glance, it reminded me a lot of 2019 Topps Chrome, where the four big rookies that year, they had so-called short print rookie cards. That was Fernando Tatis, Pete Alonso, Eloy Jimenez, and Vlad Jr. And there's probably another guy in there too. I just can't think of. But I bought a hobby box and a jumbo hobby in 2019 and was able to pull all the main rookies from there, including I got a couple of refractors too, which was really cool. So whenever Topps put out this checklist for 2022 Topps Chrome, knowing there's probably hasn't been a hotter rookie that people have been after probably since Judge. I mean, maybe even bigger than Judge or Otani, is Julio Rodriguez. You know, just fans of baseball cards, they like to have some of the nice rookies. And Topps Chrome is like the main set that you want to get some nice rookie cards out of. And it's very frustrating when they put out a set and make those short prints. But guess what? As people were opening the hobby boxes and jumbo hobbies, they came out on Friday. No one is finding any of these short prints. And days later, still, none of the short prints have been pulled. And this is, you're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of cases of this stuff has been ripped now. So clearly, Topps lied, made a huge mistake, something, and those great rookie cards are not part of those sets. Or they're not, at least they're not in hobby boxes or jumbo hobby, like the checklist showed. And this is a big mess because a lot of people were willing to pay, let's be honest, everything is more expensive now. And collectors, if they're paying more money for a product and having expectations, those companies needed to deliver on the promises that they make on their checklists. And for those guys not to be in there is really a bad deal. And this is really bad for Topps. There's some people probably like, who cares? You get what you get out of a pack. But part of being willing to pay a little bit higher price for, hobby packs is, the checklist. You're expecting, cool, I have a chance to get Julio Rodriguez rookie chrome card, a short print, or a Bobby Witt Jr. or Spencer Torkelson. That's part. I bought in a couple breaks, and with the expecting that there was a chance to get some of those players. I did not buy any hobby boxes or jumbo hobby because the prices were just out of my range. I mean, crazy high prices for this stuff. And without those short prints in there, it is very weak and way overpriced. And there's a lot of upset people that have paid a lot of money for cases and bought into case breaks. Some of these case breaks, people are spending thousands of dollars for certain players and certain teams because the checklist said, hey, there's short print Julio Rodriguez rookies, there's short print Bobby Witt Jr. rookies. And while they do have autos, it would have been nice to get some of the actual rookie cards. And it's very frustrating. I feel for collectors because I got burnt a little bit, not on the same scale as like people buying hobby boxes, but you know, I feel for collectors. That's a bad deal, and I've lost a lot of faith in Topps. Not counting, also looking at some recent other releases that they've done. There's been problems. I remember Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, I think it was Series 2. There would be cases and cases of hobby boxes that were missing the hits. And what do? You cry to Topps like, hey, your box guarantees 2 hits. I didn't get any hits. My case, I bought a case, I got no sketch cards. This was happening like crazy with Rise of Skywalker hobby boxes. I was very lucky. The boxes I bought were good. I think I might have gotten one box that was one of the boxes missing hits. But for the most part, my boxes were okay. But people would buy cases and just not have anything. And when you go to Topps and say, hey, my stuff was missing hits, sometimes Topps will do something and sometimes they won't. Very frustrating. And this is with prices going up, guys. I remember, I always talk about this, just a couple years ago, you could buy a hobby box of Topps Chrome baseball for $100. And I had no problem paying that. I bought like one box. Now it's almost $300. It is $300 for a hobby box of Topps Chrome, with the terrible rookie class that they left all the good rookies out of, and all the really good rookie autos are also very short printed. So it's just I don't understand why Topps, and I guess this should be considered the norm going forward. Topps is now owned by Fanatics. Fanatics wants to make everything a chase, apparently. So even just to get rookie cards is now going to be a huge ordeal, where you have to buy a ton of packs just to get rookie cards. They're going to implode the hobby. This is not good. People are going to get fed up very quickly of high prices and little chance of pulling just basic rookie cards. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I did buy a couple of the Series 2 complete sets that had some. They did include short prints of those of Julio Rodriguez. I think it was just the 3: Torkelson, Rodriguez, and Bobby Witt. So I do have some rookie cards, but they were like in this Topps Series 2, just the regular flagship Topps Series 2. They included Julio Rodriguez and Bobby Witt and Spencer Torkelson, but they were super short prints that were like impossible to pull. Again, this is the trend that they're going towards. The good rookies, they want to make them really tough to pull, and it's really annoying. So, I don't know. This is a kind of a lesson learned to never trust a Topps checklist. And you look at recent Star Wars releases. The cards quality have been pretty good, but you never see anybody pulling good autographs. Never. Like, they load them up with guys that have been on the screen for like 5 seconds. And you can pull all those that you want, but the ones that you really want, they don't put in there. So, and this was not the case with older Topps Star Wars sets. You actually felt like you had decent odds at pulling, a decent auto. And I don't want to talk bad about people's autos, but come on, it's Star Wars. You don't want some Imperial officer that was on screen for 5 seconds, didn't have a spoken line in a movie. You want like Chewbacca, you want R2-D2, you want Han Solo, you want, or characters that were actually part of the film. Greedo. I mean, these are lower end ones, even like Greedos and Bosk and things like that. But guess what? Those are characters you remember from the movie, not some spare person that was on screen for 5 seconds and you would never be able to identify them from being from Star Wars. This is the new way of Topps / Fanatics. If people want the card, we're going to make it impossible to pull, and it sucks. So, I definitely am leaning more and more and more towards picking up older Star Wars boxes, getting away from sports cards. I still will open baseball for sure, but I haven't opened basketball or football, for ages. Probably since 2018. That was the last time you could actually afford to buy hobby boxes of NBA basketball or NFL football. They were fun, but I mean, Prism nowadays is over $1,000 for one hobby box. Who can afford that? Not me. So, I will still open up some baseball, and I'm definitely gonna lean more towards the cheaper, less super hype products, like ones that you kind of know the rookies are going to be in there. Like Allen Ginter, they usually always deliver with rookies, and it's not very expensive for Allen Ginter, and it's super fun. Everybody knows that's my favorite baseball card product. Heritage usually does not have any problem putting the night, especially high number. You can pull a lot of the good rookies. So definitely want to open some of that. And with them continually holding out rookies out of these sets and making them impossible to pull, or even not even putting them in the set or in the boxes, Topps Chrome Update should be incredibly loaded, which is dumb that they don't put some of these guys in the regular Topps Chrome set, the set that people really want. You have to just wait for Update to come out, and by then it's not even baseball season anymore. But at least Target will sell Topps Chrome Update, and they have, thanks to all the people fighting over boxes and Targets, you can just go online and you can buy, just like at a store, you can buy 3 items. Like, you can buy 3 mega packs of Topps Chrome Update once it comes out. Like, I just bought 3 blasters of Topps Chrome, even though, I didn't really want to that much, but I wanted to open some on the channel. Plus, it's retail price, not hobby box price. And there are some rookies in the set. Here's another thing. Why is Spencer Strider is not even in the set, and he's like dominating all year in Major League Baseball? I mean, that's just one example. There's, they didn't even put him as a short print or say he was going to be a short print. He's just not in there. Spencer Strider, Nolan Gorman, Jeremy Pena, he's been playing every game all year. He's not in there. Not even a short print. Not even an autograph. Just bizarre. It's like, does Topps even watch baseball anymore? Anyway, this is starting to turn into a rant, which I didn't want to have to do a rant. But just very frustrated with Topps Chrome, and I feel for all the people out there that, you know, paid very expensive hobby box prices. This stuff is, since it's come out, it's been tanking in price because, you know, of this fiasco with the missing short prints. You know, there's just no justification for the price that you have to pay, and it is dropping like a rock. And hopefully, this kind of corrects things with baseball cards going forward. And maybe Topps and Fanatics will see, okay, maybe people don't want to have to chase every single card they want. Maybe they want to actually be able to pull them. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully, by the time this video comes out, there will be some sort of answer. Where are the short prints of these great rookies? Such a great rookie class for Topps of just wasting this season with their terrible checklists. Bad Topps and Fanatics. All right, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Later.